Now you're getting paid for your worth. Well done. And then you need a fast spirit vessel time. And if you can't get those 3 conditions, your hero just dies.
Does. I'm a little bit surprised Mikado is getting so much out of this lane as well. He does have the 1 rate band, as they will manage to burst down Bosku at least. Again, the target's on his back, and they rotate Ponyo up to harass out Natsumi in free range. So there are still some shining points here, despite being a slower
Nice
game.
cogs from Jokam. Very nice cogs from Jokam. Jewel just has no way out of this one. Insanity though, Bart gonna jump in, but a nice hook shot away from Jokam as well. Hitting that level 6 mark, immediately getting the escape. Bart still trying here as he does have Armel with the Spirit Vessel up, but WS gets the Wolf Form off in time. Still the runaway, but the waveform not actually going to connect with WS.
Ooh.
He's still going to die, but it's at the cost of a Bart.
Power treads up on a sniper. That is ridiculous.
That's huge, man. It's too much. Natsumi. With the blink away, still in trouble though. Hook shot and Chain Frost is going to be committed. Natsumi now having the space to escape here as the Chain Frost is creating all kinds of havoc. Cox, he's going to go down to Makoto. They'll lose Jewel to boot. Makoto showing up to save the day here for Talon as Ponyo almost dies to an assassinate.
Who needs a nullifier? You just need to keep going. Cox?
Oh, Cox. He's okay. Makoto's still going at it, but this time with level 3 reactive armor, it's not going to be that easy, especially with the Aghanim Scepter up, as now Makoto has been snowballed by Jewel. They're going to move in, but can they burst him down? Armel's trying to move in, but there's not too much damage going on to Makoto still. They do almost get there, and they've got him. They have got him, but they've lost Cox. They've lost the Aegis as well on this Morphling. Natsumi going to try again for a Bart. A Bart, though, just going to morph and blink away with the AM form, as they might look to just move back in onto WS, who is slowly running out of wolf form, but he has just enough time to run back towards the base, so instead they'll try for Jokam. And Jokam they should have. He's got no way out of this one. So 3 for 1.
This Ag's upgraded blink from Natsumi is actually super devastating for a bot. It's actually a really good counter for the Morph. He'll never get mana back. There's just no way he's going to reach, and they do blow up Jokam in exchange for the Aegis. That's one tiny win coming out here for the side of KUKUYS. But again, the secondary life on the sniper just complicates this game. The biggest success for KUKUYS is if they can isolate that backline.
They're going to find Kuku at least. Not really a great trade considering Kuku's coming in from the top. He's going to show himself to Cox. They'll move in. Hex is out into the Lich. The Glimmer Cape was committed at the very least, so Kuku is actually not dead yet. Now the cavalry is incoming. They're getting cut from every single side here. KUKUYS really need to get the hell out. They're on to Cox now. Natsumi trying to deal with the Timber Sword, but Cox, he does get the reactive armor off in time. But he's going to jump in. Kuku is down. Meanwhile, Jewel will die back immediately on the Tusk as Kuku, he's going to buy back on that Lich, and now Natsumi, he's onto a Bart. He wants the Morphling. Natsumi cancelling off the TP of Cox. Well, in fact, not cancelling the TP, but just doing a lot of damage with the Mana Void. Will take him out as they found 3 for 9. They turned the game back on its head. Not very easy to get it done, though, as Cox immediately jumped. Just destroyed here by Natsumi. Onto more. Armel also getting bashed up. Needs the 4-staff away, trying for the TP out, but he's not going to make it. They've just got so much damage. Bart, he just died to 2 supports, John. Kuku will get the tips. Chain Frost bouncing everywhere. GG is called.
Jeez.
My goodness. I mean, they said they want the head of Kuku here today, John, but Kuku had a different idea. Just showing that even your carry's not good enough to go up.
You've got Doom off lane. You've got DK safe. Both of these heroes will need space
to the west. Oh, and they do. Oh. He breaks the smoke, but he doesn't see him. He doesn't know. Oh, what a shame. He could have just hung by the tier 1 tower, but he decided to head to the west, and he was caught.
To hit that level 6 spike, and maybe things start to happen off the back of that. We'll get the dive under the tier 1 again.
They certainly will. Still trying to find more, but Natsumi actually going to pick off Cox by the looks of it. Cox is going to go down. These dives not really panning out because Talon are rotating consistently to ensure that Natsumi does remain alive, as they do find one. Jokam now being targeted does also go down as a Bart doing a lot of damage. Now Armel rotating over, has found the Tiny. They'll stomp him up to boot. Makoto still able to walk out of there. Armel, however, still trying as a Bart dropping low, should go down and does. WS now on a Ponyo. Armel's gone too far. The Doom is out. Talon, they will respond, and WS will walk out with a triple kill.
now. They've got the Lincoln's arm on Armel. This could be the difference maker here.
Oh, they have found Cox immediately, though, and with the breakout, the Aegis is just immediately down. They'll pop the Dream Coil out onto this DK. He'll break the coil as well, so Natsumi's dropping pretty low, but Abart's dropping even lower now. Abart is just deleted.
Lord.
Cox still trying to fight, does at least go for Natsumi, but the armlet toggles are coming out. Natsumi's actually not dead yet. Cox still desperately trying for the turnaround.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Natsumi just armlet toggles through all of it. Natsumi gonna walk in, he'll spot out Abart, that's a big target, and they'll make the jump in immediately. No hesitation, looking for the TB. Disruption might buy a bit of time for Abart, but how are you gonna find your way out of this one when you've been doomed up? The answer is you just don't. Meanwhile, Armel being caught by Kuku. Kuku just catching him off guard, takes him down with a chain frost, and
KUKUYS not calling it yet, of course, as this is potentially leading into TALON for one game away to qualify for Raleigh, which is not what you want to see if you are, again, on KUKUYS. One last fight, perhaps, as they catch people off guard here.
Yeah, they sure do. Big Dream Call out from Armel. Not really going to matter, though. They're going to lose Ponyo immediately. Abut is also gone, and GG has called. Game 2, successfully the way of TALON in quite a convincing fashion once again. TALON not looking like they're budging whatsoever here.
That they don't. And should be replicated here in Game 3. And to greater effect because you've got the Zeus support.
They are still hanging about Ponyo. Really wanting to see if he can connect onto Kuku, but the heavenly jump away is going to work, and now the TPs are incoming. TALON, they want to fight. Jokam, though, getting caught by a Hex, not feeling too happy right now as he might just get bursted down. First blood being drawn by Cox. A great start to this fight as now Natsumi dropping low, trying to fight back Cox, though. Cox will man up. He'll get a double. Looks like Kuku at least will be able to find a double kill of his own. But definitely a favorable set of trades now for KUKUYS. Keep him, again, Blink and Lasso are up. WS going to run into Cox. Cox actually going to try and go for this kill onto the Doom, and with the finger out, maybe the... No! The BKB! It was there in time! And Cox is now the one in danger. He'll get doomed up. Jokam will happily sacrifice himself to chase him down and ensure he does die. They'll commit a Dream Coil here to at least find Jokam, but Jokam's still alive as now Ponyo going to hook shot in. He'll try to go after Kuku Zeus. They should at least find one. Jokam will go down to boot. Natsumi's joined in. Now Natsumi able to clean up Jewel, but he's being chased here by a Bart. WS, though, sticking around, trying to help Natsumi, but it seems like he should... Oh, that's a nice juke spot, but it's not nice enough.
I'll try to find some punishment. They do smoke up. They've got that Blink Lasso ready here.
They do. Lasso committed. Now going to find... Oh, that's a big one. They found a Bart down. They've even got Cox down. That's such a concern. That could be the turning fight for this whole game. That is massive.
Two big cores just blown up like that off the back of just a big initiation from Jokam. And that's from the fact that KUKUYS were kind of split apart. Like, Armel wasn't quite in the area. Ponyo wasn't sticking around with his other cores as well. Has given them some openings here.
See if they can. Oh, Bart, he's very far. Lasso going to drag him into the tier 3 tower. Still a nice Sunder. Cox, he'll get doomed eventually, so he might die to the Doom. Bart still trying to fight, does lose the Aegis, but he's got Makoto and WS down. A great start. No buyback available for either of those causes. Now Bart looking for more. We'll move in. There's really nothing to fight against this Bristleback once Makoto went up. And they are not backing off either. They're rushing right into the tier 4s here with the Bart, trying to find at least the Zeus. Meanwhile, WS popping the Doom onto Cox, trying to get rid of this pesky Terrorblade, who's been causing them so many issues. But Cox looks like he's barely going to survive as WS is the one to go down. They'll at least find Ponyo, but it's still looking really horrible for a defense out from TALON. They'll try onto Armel, but Armel, he is able to...
He already bought out Natsumi a while ago.
Here we go. They've already found the primary target in Natsumi. It'll be saved by the Ethereal. Pops the BKB. Still trying to run. Abart's got him. They've got to call it now. It's got to be all over. WS still trying. We'll at least find Armel, but Cox going to save again with the Sunder. GG is called. They've seen enough. And there you go. We are going to a game 4, John. No 3-0 victory here for TALON. They will be forced to a 4th game up against...
While Metamorphosis is down, you've got the Static Link to chase down
But
But
really, like, considering you are up against Razor Ogre, the lane's going actually better for WS than it is for Abat. As Jokam again going to have a look around, KUKUYS going to intervene now as well through the Twin Gate, and Ponyo has been caught for a first blood attempt, and it will be going the way of WS. That's a tanky DK though. Abat's going to move in. Natsumi has TPs incoming, but he's taking a fair bit of damage already. Dead shot away. Natsumi's still alive, actually turning back around now. They'll take him down finally. There's a Abat, he can move into another. They're going to find the Shadow Shaman. And even Makoto, who's still around this area, is going to get caught as Cox was still not out of it yet. One rack's down. They're going to find Ponyo now. WS happily running in, but he's found out there's a lot of heroes around this area, so WS just trying to get out. He's actually surviving thanks to the cluster clock. As they continue to try and go for this fight, they're going to find Ponyo in the end. Abat's still trying to find KUKUYS, does eventually get the Batrider. Armel's looking for more. He'll move in onto the Shaman. Glimmercape not really helping, but he will cluster cluck again. Not much they can do about that as the chase continues once again, but Makoto puts a halt to it as Abat still moving in, does find WS. Now WS not popping the BKB, in fact he didn't even have one. He'll go down, onto the Shaman they'll go. The Glimmercape though buying the space that Jokam needs to get out, and he'll blink as Armel gets caught. Jewel also down. Abat trying to get away.
He is still opting for a Dragon Lance instead. Still, high ground does begin. Wards drop for the Roche banner, and this does not take too long. Can't go for the Megas, but we'll at least have
big
two
jump.
as well.
Abat's been caught. Makoto with the perfect initiation. Abat can't afford to die like this. He'll BKB and run, but the chase is on. Natsumi really wanted that kill. They will miss out for now. Abat barely surviving, but he's been left without a BKB. He's going to TV back into the team fight. This could be the last one. If KUKUYS can't make this one work, he'll refresh the BKB now. On to the DK there, go Natsumi standing his ground, but Abat doing a lot of work with this double Eye of the Storm. Will take down the Dragon Knight. Makoto in trouble. He's still got the Aegis up, but he will lose it. So they've got on the top racks, but it's going to cost them a big team fight. Makoto, I don't think, can make some magic happen here. He's out of gas. He'll end up going down. Triple kill for Abat. They'll even find Jokam. Nobody shows yet. Oh, Armel, that's the target you'd really want to burst down. Solar Guardian, is it enough? Armel somehow still alive. Finally will go just before the fight really breaks out. He's got no buyback either. Here comes Abat though, at least trying for KUKUYS. He won't find that. The wards will kind of block him in there for a second as WS actually running forward, trying to find a Sunder target. Won't find one yet. Meanwhile, Abat losing too much HP.
No
He's gone. That might be it. Talon may have done it. I think this is game over, John. There's no buybacks left. Talon should be your SCA representatives here for ESL 1 Raleigh. And the GG is called. Congratulations are out. Talon, I mean, I'll be frank, John. They made it look easy, this whole qualifier. KUKUYS, they gave them a fight in game 3. But overall, Talon, they certainly were.